Hi, I'm Joanne Cary. Welcome back to my channel. I just brought through a light language flow. I wasn't sure what they were going to work on when they started, but now that it's completed, I can come back and share. This is the next transmission, part 4 of the teeth series, and they are working on the front 6 teeth from the canines inwards, so the front 6 teeth. And this is a recalibration. This is bringing us down from the top jaws, which is the divine connection, the divine, the celestial connection with higher mind, and it is now bringing us down into the manifested embodiment, how we actually take the divine knowing, the divine wisdom that we have, and bring it down into our lived experience. They start with the front 6. They indicated that there will be further transmissions, but it requires our calibration and coherence to what they've already brought through, and they're working with us in the energies. So if you're open to receive, please set the intention that you'll hear in the beginning of the transmission. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on other messages for you. And it really helps get the energies and messages out to those who need them. I thank you so much for your support and enjoy. So if you're wanting to receive, please sit back, set the intention that you're only open and receptive to those energies and that information that are for your highest good in the perfect amounts needed for your healing and evolution at this time. And then just be open to receive what's perfect for you. Arashieta morakai kia tama aushut korea mana mai kia tatutura shiamiana aikia. Arkotora shieta mai kia ta aukorshutura maniana matia tarukora shiamana. Amatutura miata matati ata kotutura miamanamani ta tututura miana mariata mai kia satum. Amatatutura shiamanamite amakatokora shimayata marke amatako ora shanimiana ma a. Amatatutura miamati kata kotukura miata markitiata arshkurma. Arshkurshmigata markchik arshkurchko orikia maata. Amatuturshima takatabarishkata matikututurshka marachka arshk urshk ashk oramiata. Ashtikiata kotumarakitame atai kia sutukormiana makaukwa. Arshiti marakatati atakutukorshketa maraktiata tatu shutuikia. Ametiatar kotoishi me antakamarakiator me atamakau. Arakshumakitim ashktoremana. Ashitukuishi tamaraketa marakoishi mataka archkitka ashtik aukwa. Amarashikatarakitimatkatikora marakchiti or rashata. Amarashiktukorshiketa naparshiketa marakshik marakshikata rashiketa rashiktukorjimiratamiata. Arashikita maritika toto rashita marakta minartiketa rashikita toto rashikita maratika toto rashita mera. Shator kamatuk to gore yamatatar ki de marakata marakit to gore mera and tabanegam taking theater to merata ikia. Arashik to totor mentia marakta marakuto to shimata marakata marakti atkut arshik arkurama. Amashitutur shieta marakatara tia tototoya maiata rashutukaramatia utorata. Amarashitia tarakura yada marakura yamatara karakura yamatara kayakura tama. Amatura yamatura tayatura tayatia tara urara. Urayamatuya sharamaya shudokuraya. Amatia kuraya tia sia kuraya mana. Kurashayatara kuramaya turakaya siatamanana arashutu. Shuratayatia kama tarakura shayatia kama uraya. Kushayana. Kushana karashturaya Kushataraya nama arukuasha katatara kuyana ama asha tayatara ku. Ashatatia rakiama o shatama akayatia tarakumo katata ikiama ukwa. Asatata marakia tama o shatamaraya tama aikia sata iatako o yeshama. Ashatatia tutu oramaya tama ata tata orakemata aiki. Arashatutu rashatatitia tatatutu rashatatu 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 ra. Shatatatu rashatatu 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 ra ra. Rashatatmia tutu rashatimia tarikata rakatur shiamarchika ata. Ashatutu rishiamarakta aikia tako ur. Sha. Orashkia satak orashatmia namaraka aikia. Ushatutu rashatutu 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 iata. Take a deep breath, please. Many of you who hear these tones, these frequencies, have already undertaken a transmission or 3 on the upper teeth. Shatikiata akura shatamaikiata ma'ara shakiata. Those who listen now, those who have received it previously, those who are receiving it now, will be feeling their teeth vibrating, their upper teeth vibrating. You have done very well in terms of releasing from your upper jaw. And as you open your divine connection, as you clear the matrix of your upper jaw, what begins to happen is you increase the flow of light into the body, into the organs, into the vessel. And now what is required is the opening in order for greater reception through the grounding mechanism of your lower jaw. So you have your divine higher level connection points, your celestial connection points from above. And now, like a mirror, you are now wanting to ground those energies into manifestation and embodiment, your true voice, your authentic voice, your listening as you hear, how you listen before you speak, courage, setting boundaries. These are the things that come with your higher knowing. As you know within the celestial realms, as you are received within this chamber of your teeth, you are now needing to balance the upper level reception of higher mind into your embodied speech, into your embodied manifestation of voice and action and courage to set boundaries. We work with the first 6 teeth on your lower level to support you in just what we have spoken. For as you come down with higher light, we need to clear out these first in order to support the calibration, the balancing between the upper and lower jaws in the upper and lower communication field. Some of you are still very much feeling it in your upper lines. You're feeling it within your sinuses, within your nose cavity. This is all perfect. This is the next level of energies working with your system. Others are very much already feeling it between their canines and inwards. Ashatikia tokora on the bottom. We're going to first work with the upper reception. Think of it like a light pen, taking a light pen and running it around your upper jaw, your upper front teeth. Ashatakoye shikia. We are doing a slight recalibration and refinement of your front top 6 teeth. Ashatakia tamarakoya. You may see this pen of light, ashatakoya shikia satamarakoya, recalibrating and refining the energetic matrix within these teeth. Ashatakoya shikia tamarakaikia tamakaikia. To support the previous 3 transmissions, ashatakoya shikia satamarakaikia tamakoya shikia satamarakoya, and to support the now opening flow down into the lower 6. Ashatakoya shikia tamarakaikia. If you're feeling it still within your nostrils, within your upper teeth, within the gums, within the roots of your teeth, this is all perfectly natural. Ashatakoya shikia satam. Allow the energies to move as they wish, knowing that however you are experiencing them, feeling them, sensing them, or seeing them is perfect for you, and that you are being facilitated by your higher self and guide team through this process as we bring through the tones and frequencies and basic information for you to understand what you are being worked with and on at this time. Ashatakoya shikia tamarakoy kia tamaau kwa toko shatamarakai kia tamako shatamarakai kia. Ashatatura mai kia toko shatamarakai kia satada tatata 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 tatata. Seeing, feeling, sensing, an infinity loop, looping from each of your top 6 front teeth, the 2 front, the incisors, and the canines, an infinity loop connecting from the upper jaw to the lower jaw, ashatakoya shikia satamarakoya, bringing the light down through into the lower, activating into the lower, beginning to shift and clear that which is been holding you back from expressing your true expression, speaking your true voice, being able to set firm boundaries, being able to listen before you speak, to speak from the heart and not in reaction. This is supporting the energy flow, receiving the divine, the higher, the celestial down into the lower. Clearing out the matrix, the form, the channels of light, in your grounding and manifestation from your throat chakra, from your true speech. Allow the energy to flow in the infinity 8, connecting these 6 teeth up and down, up and down, up and down. You may think of it like a tuning fork, the tuning fork of the celestial, of the divine, bringing into resonance the lower front 6 teeth. This is done in phases to support the integration. Simply allow the energies to work from top to bottom. As the bottom releases, more light can come in from the top. As the top continues to flow down, you may support yourself by putting your hands, rubbing them together, and putting them over your lower jaws, your lower teeth. For even though we are working on the front 6, as they become clearer, as they receive more light, as they become more refined, it will then move backwards. Some of you will experience that naturally within this transmission. Others will be receiving that within other transmissions that we bring forth in a series around the lower jaw. And be sure to see, as you see the infinity loop going from the top to the bottom, that it is in fact going into the teeth, it is going into the roots, it is going into the bone, it is going into the jaw. With the focus around the front portion. Ashatakiatama akatai shikio tokoroshi miyamara katai sikia sataka arkotoi shikiamata aikiatama akata aukua shamakoya kiamata aikia. Take a deep breath, please. Cha. Ashitama ikia tuku utuma akata aikia tama akutu osha atata ma akati ataka atuku usha tamara kata ikita ataka usha tama akata aikitika ataka usha tama akata aitiki ataka usha akata ikata akata 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 usha Ashurasha. Sha, 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 asiya. Sha, 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 asiya. Sha, 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 asi, 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 arurara. Seeing a flow of source light coming down, Ashatakoya Shikia Satamarakoya, filling your sinuses, filling your nose, Fashatakoya Shikia Tamara, filling each bone, Ashatakoya, each cell, each tooth, Ashatakoya, eat the gums, Ashatakaya Shikia, flowing down into the lower jaw, through the front 6 teeth, Ashatakoya Shikia Satamarakoya Shikia Satamarakaya. Simply allow the energies to flow, to balance, to refine, Ashatak, recalibrate, and activate. Ashatakoya Shikiatama Kaikya in perfect ways for you. Ashatakoya, you are each receiving this in your own way for what you need right now based on your activity in that area, your openness, and the distortions within the matrix of the teeth structure. Ashutakoya Shikia Satamarakoya. And know that as the channels open and deepen, those meridians that connect down into the organs, to connect down into the body, will be receiving more light. So you may feel some digestion changes, you may feel some connections Ashutakoya through your internal organs, Asatakai Kiatakura Shakoya, and those feelings that you may have within the organs, within your core, within your stomach, Asatakai, your digestion, Asatakia Tamarakui Kiatamakai, your lungs, Ashutakoya Sikia Satamara, will be worked with specifically for you, and that it is perfectly normal for you to be feeling sensations in those areas as it relates to the clearing and the reconnecting of the lower jaw with the higher light transmission. Take a deep breath, please. Over the course of lifetimes, there has been different beings that you have been beyond human, hybrid, if you wish, that have involved both lion-like as well as wolf-like. And in those distortions, there have been frequencies embedded within the teeth structure and connection points that have kept you in more primal, more survival tendencies, more of one of reaction and rage and anger. We are working with those. This one doesn't like the word, but working with the implant, the energetic matrix of distortion within the teeth structure, in particular the canine teeth on both upper and lower. Ashatakoya Sikia at this point. Ashatakoya Shikia Satamarakoya Sikia Tamaakai Sikia. Some of you have even seen in your dream space the connection to things like wolf, of Ashatakoya Sikia Tama Arakaya Sikia Fanged beings. Ashatakoya Shikia Satamara Koya Shikia Tamakaya Kia. Some of you have found these disturbing. Ashatikia Tamarakoya Kia Tamakaya. We are supporting with the release and healing of those lifetimes, of those experiences, Ashatakoya Shikia Satamara Koya Sikia, both as in being, in form, Ashatakoya, as well as those impacted by those beings in form. Ashatakoya Sikia Tamarakoya Kia Tamakaya. We are not giving more information than that. It is not needed to support the release. Those who are feeling it, sensing it, picking up images, just trust them and allow the energies to work as they need to. There's nothing that you need to do consciously, and no further digging is what you need in terms of allowing it to release, to reset and recalibrate to your divine plan. Ashatakoya, the divine template. Ashatakia tamarakui kia tamakau kua tututura shitamarakataya sikia tamakui shikia satamarakuya sikia. Take a deep breath, please. Ooh, shia tamai kia shutukui miana ma'au ku shatamarakai kia satama kia toku shatama. Ashitikia toku uru shatamarakai kia tama au sutukur shatamarakia ta a sutakia tamaku shatamarakai kia tamakai kia ta asa. Ashutukura meyan makatai sikia sutukura shakia tamaikiata akatshushu. And so as the energies have been continuing to balance, as the infinity loops have been continuing to move the energy of the higher down and in and through the teeth, recalibrating, activating, and reintegrating and removing distortions, ashutukoya shikia satamarakoya. There is more energy coming in and through. This process is going to continue to recalibrate over the next few days. Ashatakoya shikia satamara. This may mean that you may have more sensation of headache, sinus, teeth sensitivity, ashatakoya, jaw sensitivity, some pain in some cases. Ashatakoya shikia satamara koya sikia. This is natural when this type of cleansing and clearing is being done, and realignment. Ashatakoya sikia tamakaya kia. We would say it is similar to having energetic braces in many ways, although that is not the, you are not trying to force your teeth into a certain alignment. You are returning to your natural state, but it does require a certain energetic shifting that can be uncomfortable for the physical vessel that understands the energetic shifting of the template. Take a deep breath, please. As we bring through some sounds, some tones, some frequencies, we will support the smooth integration, the graceful integration of the energetics in the smoothest possible way for each of you. As we bring through the tones, see a beautiful ball of golden white light with iridescent sparkles within it, surrounding both your upper and lower jaws, your full teeth, all teeth. Some may feel it focused on the front, some may feel it focused more as they move towards the sides to the canines. Simply allow the energies to work with your teeth, with your gums, with your bones, with your sinuses, with all that is needed. As we bring through more source light, the unicorns are entering in also to bring forth their light to support this transmission as well. Welcome to the unicorns. You may sense your feeling their tone and frequency. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yoroshutura shitura shitura shituraya Ura shatura 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 shaturaya Kura shuraya mashura turaya mashura turaya mau Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Ooh. Rashataikia Sadokura Shaitia Tamaya Kura Shaitia Karakuraya Kasatura Maya Narakusha Kashatura Kayatia Kuraya Kasatia Kurakia Maya Tu Kashatu Kashatu Kashaturaya Kashaturaya Hiyatsiyamahaya Kurayama 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 Hiyatihomoraya Kurashaya Kusharaya Kusharaya Mahaya Antakyamakoi Shikia Satamarakuya. From your throat chakra up through your teeth into your mouth, see a lotus flower, a blue tinged lotus flower with soft pink tones. Ashatukoya Shikia Satamarakuya Sikiatama. Arakoya Kiatama, opening from your throat, from your high heart up through your teeth, towards your nose, towards your sinuses. Ashatakoya, your full section filled with a beautiful blue and pink tinged lotus flower. Ashatakoya sikiata makai kiata kura shatamaikia. Allowing the light of this lotus, Ashatakoya sikia, to continue to work with your system, with your teeth. Ashatakoya shikia, you will feel it in both your upper and lower teeth. Ashatakoya, as this next layer of embodiment, of true voice, of true listening, of true communication. Ashatakoya shikiata marakoya, embodied communication with love. Ashatakoya shikia, from the heart. Asatakimiata akatura begins. Ashatakia satamarakoya shikia satamarakoya amakaya kia satakura koya mata maikia tamakaya sikia. Let the energies continue to weave within your system. Ashatakoya shikia tamarakai kia satamarakoya. We say again that many of you are feeling the clearing out, the cleansing out of the nasal cavities, the sinus flow. Ashatakoya shikia satamara, supporting both the energetic templates and your physical embodiment. Ashatakia tamara arakoya kiamataka sikiatokora maikia satamara. Allow the energies to work as they may. Do not try to force them. Ashatakoya shikia, it will not work. Ashatakia setamarakaya, they work with you in perfect way to support this next level of embodiment. Ashatakoya sikia tamarakaya kiatamakoko tamakatai sikia. Some of you may be called back to the previous transmissions. Ashatakoya shikia, if this is the first one that you've listened to, that is perfectly okay too. You may choose to go back and listen to the earlier ones to support the connected flow. Ashatakoya shikia satamara, but please listen to your own internal guidance. Ashatakia tamarokoya kia satakora fakaya tamakaya. For those who have already listened to the previous upper teeth transmissions, Ashatakoya shikia satamarakoya, know that this is your next level, moving it into manifested embodiedness. Ashatakoya shikia satamarakaya sikia tamakotukor shatamiya kiata asa kiata ko ushatamarakia tamakaikia. And with the recalibration of the lower six teeth, Ashatakoya sikia tamarakoya, this will open more space, allowing for more light to come in through the upper teeth. Ashutakoya sikia, and you will feel this continued reverberance. Again, like tuning forks, tuning to each other. And each time the tuning happens, the lifting occurs of the frequency being held within the dental matrix. A final refinement for those who need it. Deep breath, please. We thank you for receiving this transmission. We hear some of you asking, when will you move to the rest of the teeth? We will do so in perfect time. As people listen, within the field, we work with the individuals through it. So know that you cannot miss out. But we require a level of coherence before the next transmission comes through. Allow yourself to receive this in perfect time. If you feel inclined to come back to it, you may. It will work with you from that level. And if you never feel called back, that is perfectly good too. Your guides have been working with you in perfect ways to support you in receiving and embodying the transmission that we have brought through. And for now, we are complete. If you loved that light language transmission, please like it, share it, turn on notifications, and subscribe to my channel. It really does help get the energies and messages out to those who need it.